Here in Israel, we are entering the dead season. And everywhere you go in nature, it's gold. Gold with all of this yellow that was bright green and lush just a couple of months ago. So in North America and in Europe, we're used to winter being barren. Most parts of North America, at certain altitudes and certain latitudes, we're used to winter being barren. It's when things die. And spring is when things come back to life. May is green and wet. April showers bring May flowers, right? But here, the green is gone. And exactly where I'm standing just a couple of months ago was green and purple. We are entering the long, hot, barren summer here in the land of Israel, in this part of Levant, this end of the Fertile Crescent, or this part of Southwest Asia, whatever you want to call this region that we're in. And in ancient mythologies, this was the season that was barren. This is the season when a dying and rising god would die and go into the underworld. That's why the month of Tammuz, which is coming up next month, the next Hebrew month, is named after an ancient Babylonian dying and rising god. Adonis, Persephone, all of these mythological figures died this time of year in this region because they were associated with agriculture, with the abundance of nature, green, and this time of year is when it all dies here. So what's really interesting is in the Northern Hemisphere, in North America and Europe, we think of spring as life, and early summer is this burst of green, and then everything dies in the autumn and lays barren in the winter. But here it's the opposite, where the fall, the autumn, Sukkot, brings in the lush winter rains, which brings green, and all these hills turn green, and there's the olive harvest in late autumn, early winter. And spring here is when the rains have ended, it starts getting really, really hot, and everything dries out. And for Jews, this isn't a surprise because it's built into our calendar. We just had Shavuot. Great. We're peak wheat harvest. Things are amazing. Things are great. But what comes in a month? We enter Tammuz. We enter the 3 weeks. We have Shiva Asar Tammuz. We have Tisha B'Av. We are going into our mourning cycle. Peak summer in Judaism is a dark, depressing, sad time, which has its historical layers, the temple being destroyed, but it's rooted in an ancient agricultural cycle when summer was a depressing, barren, dead time.